He finds runaways and takes them back to the settlement. "He can't follow us in the rain," said Molly. The men gave them a cooked kangaroo tail, a box of matches, and a little box of salt. They shook hands with the girls and said goodbye. "Don't forget now. Go quickly. That Mardu trapper will be out looking for you soon." They went on walking until it began to get dark. Then they built themselves a shelter for the night, with branches of trees and bushes. They found lots of wood and made a fire in a hole in the ground in the middle of their shelter. That night they ate kangaroo tail, the last piece of bread, and drank rainwater. Then they slept warm and comfortable around the fire in their little shelter. The next morning they finished the kangaroo tail, covered up the fire hole, and moved on. The rain had stopped, but there were more dark rain clouds in the west. By midday they were feeling very hungry again. Gracie walked more and more slowly. Once she fell down and just lay there saying, "We're gonna die. We got nothing to eat." Molly became angry. "Oh, shut up," she said. She pulled Gracie to her feet. "We gotta hurry. We gotta keep walking." Late in that afternoon, Molly gave a sudden shout. "Look, over there," she called excitedly. It was another small hill full of rabbit holes. "We sleeping in a rabbit hole again, Judy?" said Gracie. "No, we're gonna catch some rabbits and eat them." And they did. 2 fat rabbits were cooked over the fire that night. One was eaten and the other saved for breakfast. The 4th day began bright and clear, and after a breakfast of cold rabbit, they began walking again. The land was drier here, and the trees and bushes different. Sometimes they came to open grassland among the trees, but there were still plenty of thick bushes to hide under. Once they saw 2 big black kangaroos fighting. They watched, scared, from behind some bushes. "They're standing up and fighting like men," Molly said. "I'm frightened, Judy," said Gracie. "Me too, Judy," said Daisy, holding on to Molly's dress. Molly did not feel too brave herself. "We'll walk around then," she said. "Make a big circle. They won't see us." Later in the morning they stopped for a rest, sitting on a fallen tree. Everything seemed very peaceful until Molly suddenly jumped to her feet. "Quick, run to that big tree over there. Come on, hurry." The younger girls had no time to ask what was happening because Molly was shouting at them to climb the tree and lie still along the branches. They all did that and lay there waiting and listening. And then the 2 younger girls heard it too. It was a plane, a search plane. Was it out looking for them? The runaway girls from the settlement. They lay along their branches without moving, hidden by the leaves of the tree, while the plane circled above them. At last it went away, but the girls stayed still for some time, afraid that it would return. When they climbed back down, they were still worried, and walked along as fast as they could, keeping close to the trees. They did not notice the weather until the heavy rain began to fall, and soon they were wet to the skin, cold and miserable. Then they heard sounds they knew: chickens squawking, dogs barking, a gate banging. Somewhere nearby was a farmhouse. Then they saw it, in the valley just below them. When your stomach has been empty all day, you have to do something about it. Molly turned to the other 2. "Go down there and ask the women for something to eat. Hurry up, I'll wait here and watch." Okay, finished. Well done. Next chapter is finding the fence.